And what is this IBBI, sir?
IBC Insolvency Bankruptcy Code.
Okay. And what will be the recovery rate, sir?
Generally, until now, the recovery rate is around out of 10.5 lakh crores, nearly 7.5 lakh crores recovered.
Okay.
And nearly 2.5, 3 lakh crores is still due. Of course, for these unrecovered amounts also, the borrower's assets are seized, and that will cover at least out of 3 lakh crores, nearly 1.5 lakh to 2 lakh crores, it will be covered. So the net loss may be around 2 lakhs to 2 lakh crore like that. So that is all this process being taken over by the Insolvency Bankruptcy Code through NCLT, NCLAT. All these will be taken care of by the recovery process will be taken care of that. And what happens is this one, every year.
And the recovery will be on the June, sir?
It's a continuous process.
Okay.
It is a continuous process. Until now, the recovery around 3.54 lakh crores was recovered until now in cash. Okay. The remaining is assets has been attached, properties has been attached, vehicles has been attached,
okay,
buildings has been attached. So all these are that is taking care of the recovery. So and one more thing is because of the improved performance, improved recovery, the banks are able to sustain, become strong. NPS has come down, and every bank was facing a non-performing asset burden initially. But after this IBC code, from 2016 onwards, the burden of NPA has come down, and every bank is showing profits, earning profits. Every financial institution is showing profits because of the burden of non-performing assets has been taken over by written off, and the bad assets, you can say dark assets, are taken over by some other banks. Means now there is no future. In future there is no such a large amount of non-performing assets. Because all these loans are given based on the future projections. Future projection may not be as expected in the proposals given. It may be less, in some cases it may be more, but in many cases it will be less also. In many large infra projects, maybe roads or something like that, power projects, the expected revenue was not achieved by the project. So it went into loss. The project went into loss, and investors lost their money, and the banker also, when lent money also lost. So this is happening. This has happened because of, and what the government realized is many of the unsuccessful, many of the failure projects or non-performing loans were because of, not because of underperformance, but because of siphoning of funds,
okay,
misuse of funds, diversion of funds, not for the project but for the personal use. So that resulted the heavy burden on the projects. That is not possible now. This government has taken every step to improve the productivity. In the present cases, every project is successful. Every project is financially viable. Every corporation, every organization is showing profits. So this is present. So previously, the government expected that around more than 50% has been siphoned. Suppose one project costs 100 crores. They borrowed 150 crores, overvaluing that the project is 250 crores. They borrowed 150 crores. But the result will be only 100 crores only.
Yes.
So that resulted overvaluation baseless projections, resulted into non-performing loans. So now the situation has changed. Now, and the previous loans also, every step has been taken to recover the previous loans. What the good thing happened is, at that time the project value was suppose 10 crores. Now it is because of increased valuation, it may be gone to 50 crores.
Yes.
So recovery of 10 crores is easy because the value is improved.
Yes.
So that is the advantage because of changed situation and economic development, economic activity in India. That is giving the more cushion to the financial institutions to recover the amounts.
Oh.
And one more bad thing that happened was housing sector. That many companies were undertaking projects, taking a project A, will collect money from the buyers and they already take loan for the project. And some portion they will divert into project B. In this project B also, they will take advance, they will take money from the banks and they will contribute, and some portion they will transfer to project C. In that way, sometimes it went up to even EDF also.
Yes.
So every project was incomplete. So the home buyer was a problem. So home buyer was not able to get his home on time. For this purpose, the government has taken very strict action against these promoters and these projects, and the government itself involved and they what we'll call government has made in such a way arrangement that every home buyer, every home project should be completed fast. For this purpose, the government has extended finance. Also, the advised the banks to extend some more finance, and investors also to invest more. So, with all these projects, many of the incomplete projects were completed, and the home buyers were given, of course, they were promised for 3 years. Even after 5, they could not get even the project also.
Yes.
So now, after this step taken, a stringent step taken by the government, at least in the 6th year, 7th year, they could get the home. So this was happened. This is a good thing happened after this stringent measures taken by the government, and this happened. This reduced the stress on these real estate projects. Means under distressed real estate projects, incomplete real estate projects.
Yes.
So all this came into completion, and many home buyers have been able to get their homes. Means what happened was home buyer was having an intention to purchase to become a owner after 3 years.
Okay.
For 3 years, he has got the loan, he has transferred to final builder, and he has used the money. But after 4 years, in the 4th year also, he could not get the home. He has to pay interest on the loan and also rent on the building.
Rental.
Where he is staying.
Yes.
Double effect. So for this purpose, the government has came into stringent action against the builders and also taking the management corrective steps. And RERA came into effect, Real Estate Regulatory Authority, and that is supervising. That is taken as a tool to complete all these projects. Priority first is 80% complete projects are taken up, completed. Next is 60%. Next 40%. In this way, the projects were made to complete so that the home buyer will not incur loss more. Will not incur more loss. So this was the great thing happened because of IBC, Insolvency Bankruptcy Code. So this is helping a lot to the banks and finance institutions to recovering the amounts. Of course, it is successful. Even if it is successful for 50%, now it is successful around 70%, more than 70%. That's a great success because of this IBC. IBC came into effect from 2016. So this is the advantage of IBC and the stringent steps taken over by this NDA government against the defaulters,
Okay.
against incomplete home projects, incomplete infra projects. All these things has helped, and we have seen so many promoters were in jail for longer period. Bank officials were in jail for longer period. All this happened because of stringent steps taken by the government to recover the amounts. Not only recover, and to punish the wrong, punish the irresponsible, carelessness, inefficient management. Even bias shown by the banks and financial institutions. All these were action was taken against these people through IBC 2016.